Shine, trying out this YouTube live feature. So excited. Just wanted to get on here and try this out, but also tell of a testimony that I had that was on my heart. And so one of the things that I really wanted to talk about is this pro basketball testimony that is near and dear to my heart that I'll never forget. And so um, I had an opportunity to go out to a workout with a team in Salt Lake City, Utah. And once I got out there, did really good to the point where the coaches wanted to bring me back. And so I ended up going back home and getting my stuff because I had been to some other workouts with some pro teams and different things like that. So I've been traveling around a little bit to actually, just try to make it on a squad. And so went back home, packed my stuff, had a chance to go back out to Salt Lake City, Utah, and that's kind of where like camp before camp. So it was almost like a pre-training camp where I got a chance to work out with the players daily and just work out with the coaches and have practices and things like that. And so, I pretty much sunk all the way into that thing. And so I was doing real well. I tested out of everything. I had the highest vertical jump. I had fastest shuttle runs. We did all of our testing at the Olympic training facility right there in Salt Lake City. And so went through all of those things. And so I felt really good. And so we were approaching like time for regular camp to start. So I felt really good. And I thought I had did pretty well to make it into camp. And so there was this particular Sunday that came, and Monday actually started the next day. And I had an opportunity to, just kind of get settled. We were living downtown at the Renaissance Suites, and had a nice little room, and got our per diem money to where we were able to go to Sam's Club, I believe it was at the time, to pack our refrigerator with, just goodies and food and all that kind of stuff. And so I can remember that particular morning of that Sunday. I was supposed to go to church with one of the team personnel, the PR and marketing director, but it ended up not happening. So I actually got up that morning and took a walk across the street at the park downtown Salt Lake City, and I saw a man on the bench, and I already knew in my heart that I was supposed to minister to him and talk to him about the Lord. And so proceeded to do that. He opened up, told me a story, and I ended up talking to him about the Lord and praying with him and led him to the Lord. And so from there, I just kind of went back to the hotel, kind of got a light workout in and did our food shopping. And then that particular night, was getting ready for camp the next day, and got a call to my room, and the coaches said, "Hey, coach, hey, Shine, why don't you come next door?" Because they were next door to us, and walked in the door next door, and they said, "Hey, we're sending you home. We're cutting you. You did well. You played great, but we had our investments in another player," and they told me the whole scoop and things of that nature. So it was really like God had prepared me for it because I wasn't really like hurt. It stung a little bit, but it's the business of pro basketball. And so ended up talking to some of my family and my people that night. And one of the things that really helped me that night was that some of my people back home said, "What if God sent you over there for the very purpose of talking to that man that will sleep on the bench in the park?" And it really opened my horizons to see that a lot of times we may have different things and plans or what we want to do in our heart, but God may see other things that He's trying to do, and He may use certain things in your life that it's a decoy. He may use basketball. He may use something else to get you to a certain place to do something that He wants done. And it may seem like, well, what about me? But God never forgets you. He always has a plan in store for you. And if you're obedient to carry through what He's asking you to do, there will come a time where the things that you desire and that you want will come to pass because He's always going to look out for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed that testimony. We'll talk to you next time.